Boom. All right. Finally got my orientation right. I hope everyone can hear me. I'm going to wait for some people to come on to see if they can hear me. Let me do this too. Oh, let's put on here. I'm going to be set up in a second, trying to make sure everyone can hear me. And still got a couple of things, but I got my Nina Simone sketched out. So I'm going to wait for some people to come on. In the meantime, trying to get my television set up over here so I could have the live chat going. It's not muted. All right, let's see. I have to. This computer is running like super slow. I have to get on my computer here because on the phone where I'm running it from, shooting the video from, I just want to make sure that on my computer I can see the live chat from there. But it's just slow coming too. I may have to reboot this, but I am going to get started very soon. This is crazy that this is taking this long. Let me move this thing over here. Hold on. Maybe that'll work. There it is. Okay. All right, I can see it. Let me see if I can see the live chat from here. Okay. Boom. I don't know if I turn live chat on here or not. Highlight to see the channel unlisted video. I know I can. I'm not sure if anyone can hear me. And I don't see my live chat showing up on my computer right here. That's the crazy part. Let me reboot this again. All right, here we go. Now let me see if I can see the live chat. Theater mode, full screen. Okay, view my channel. Let me go in on my channel and see if I can do it. I don't know why it's not giving me an option where I can see live chat on here. I must not have, when I set this up. Oh, this is a bummer. If I can't have live chat on here, this is definitely going to be a bummer. Let me put it in theater mode. Nope. I still don't see the area for live chat for some. Let me do my settings. Nope. I'm sorry I'm doing all this stuff right here, but I want to be able to chat with you all, and it doesn't look like, probably when I set it up. Oh man, this is a bummer, because I definitely want to be able to talk to you all, and I'm not sure if you can hear me. Wow. I'm trying to go in here and edit and see if I can have if I can change this some way on the inside of here, settings, if I can set up live chat. This is the first time that I'm going live using just YouTube. Okay, live chat. Live chat is disabled for this video. Oh my God. Live chat viewers send messages to you and each other. I don't know how I can change this. For some reason, I messed up and didn't set up live chat for this when I actually set the video up. And I'm looking in here, and it doesn't seem like, now that I've got this going, that I can uh, set up live chat. What a bummer. So it's like I'm going to be on here doing this, and I'm going to be painting, and I can't talk to you all at all. So that is a real bummer. And I don't even know if I'm going to keep going forward if I can't talk to you guys, and if you guys can't hear me. I'm not sure if you can. I don't know how I did that. Live chat, replay, live chat. They have turned the live chat some content. Your channel says, you know what? I think I had made it set for kids. I think that it was okay if kids watch it. Let me see if I can change that detail to settings. Oh man, I wanted everybody to be able to see it. And I think when I did that, it turned live chat off. So let me see if I can adjust that. I have to go to the general settings on here really quick, because I definitely want to this is what happens sometimes when you're doing these things, and it's a first time. It's like the first pancake. So I'm going to edit it, see if I can go back in and put it adult only. And I think that's why they Art with Kenneth orders. No, it's not for kids. Let me click on that, and I'm going to save that and see if it'll let my live chat come on here now. So I'm going to go back to the video, and it may have released it, but I think that it may be a little bit too late once I got it going. Hey, I have live chat now. Oh, I realized that if you put it on there where it's okay for kids to look at it, then you can't have live chat going. So I just want to know if everyone can hear me. That's the first thing. I'm not sure if everyone can hear me. Let me do this right here. All right. Now I just hit my television screen here. Okay. I got the live chat up now. So let me type in here and just see. Can you and I want to make sure the music isn't too loud. Just looking to get a response for that. Like, I want to make sure you can all hear me. Can everyone hear me? Somebody put in the notes whether you can hear me or not. This is my first time doing a live with YouTube straight, not using my streaming service Wave. So I just want to know whether everyone can hear me or not. And I just typed it in here. Can you hear me? Somebody just respond and let me know whether you can hear me or not. I don't know what to do. Somebody type it in. Somebody type in, can you hear me? I just need one person to do it because I'm not sure if you all can hear me or not. Maybe no one can hear me. Somebody type it. This is crazy. Okay, I'm going to make a cup of hot chocolate. And I guess I'm going to start painting in a second, but I'm not sure if anybody can hear me or not, but we're going to find out in a little bit. Oh, I need more water in here. Can you hear me? I want to know if someone can hear me. I got to type this. I got to write this backwards. I'm not sure if people can hear me. Type yes if you can hear me. I'm just going to get started. I'm not sure if anybody can hear me or not, but it is a waste of time for a second here. So let me get moving. So let me see where I want to get started at first on here. I think I'm going to start right here with her eyes, like start working on that. Get me a little bit of linseed oil. Got to put my gloves on. Trying to get a close-up picture, little closer up to her nose and stuff. This picture I got kind of not doing me. You see her mouth a little bit. I got a picture on the screen. So, yeah, I'm going to come up underneath her mouth a little. Get a little bigger brush now than the one and a little longer. Dip it in a little bit of linseed oil. Let me see if I got any questions or anybody. Good, thank you. Thank you, James. I didn't know whether anybody could hear me or not. There's people on here, but I couldn't. Nobody was responding. So What I'm doing right here, that's why I really wasn't even saying anything. But what I'm doing right here is I'm blocking in the first layer of colors. It's very loose, as you can see. I'm just kind of building the foundation of the piece right now. And when I do the next layer, then it'll get a little bit more detailed for the next layer. But right now, I'm just laying the foundation of this piece right now. So I'm not looking for no great detail at this point in the painting. I'm just trying to block in the colors, and that's pretty much mostly what I'm going to do for now. This is oil paint. It's going to take a while for this to dry up. So the main thing is to get these colors down here first. And I like it because I can mix these colors like really good with the oil paint. It's like super good as far as mixing the start. And you notice I'm not changing the brush too much. You know, I'm like, a lot of the colors are mixing together, which is fine. Because when this dries, I'm going to come over top of it anyway. But right now, this is coming out perfectly how I want it to at this point right now. I'm not sure how it's looking to you all from your angle, but from my angle, it's looking fabulous. Let me get some of the top up here. I'm mixing the oil paint with a little bit of linseed oil, which kind of helps it smooth it out, because the oil paint is kind of thick. I use a, you know, really good quality oil paint, so it is coming on here pretty thick. The linseed oil helps it to go a lot more smoother across the surface. It's on canvas I'm painting on. So I'm really getting this really coming together right now. It's almost like putting the puzzle together. If anybody has any questions, feel free. I had this big sheet. I'm like kind of cleaning with some mineral spirits to get some of the clean off this bigger brush. I'm going to move to another bigger brush in a second, but I just want to kind of solid out my face like right now. This little smaller brush to start working on the lips a little bit. So I gotta be a little careful right here because a lot of these colors are gonna mix with the lips right here for a second. So I'm not gonna mess around with this too much more. Once this dries, I can kind of work on the lips a little bit more. So I'm not gonna put too much pressure on myself to finish these lips off just yet. But I got the foundation started. Now this eye over here though. There's a little bit of an ear over here. Just gonna come over this way right here. Really like real loose and this is the foundation of what I'm gonna start building over here with that ear. So I'm just gonna leave it right there. Again, I'm not trying to do any detail just yet. This is just the base layer, and then I'll come and cut in when this dries. The only thing about oil paint, you kind of got to be patient. You don't want to get too far ahead of yourself and mess it up. Okay. All right. We got that part right there. Just get this right here. Okay. Okay. I'm going to stop messing with her face for now. I'm using mineral spirits, like I said again, to clean this up a little bit. Clean the brush up, get some of the paint off there, and it's always good to have gloves on. That's for darn sure. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep working down her chest area right here. And this is gonna be real loose as well. Just mixing a little bit of colors up here. And I'm just going to take this all down here just to block this in. Wow. It's really coming together really good. Wow, Nina's starting to come together now. Okay, let's get to our next spot. We're done with that right there. I'm gonna get a little bigger brush, mush it up in a little bit of this mineral spirits. Oh, that's fine if it dripped down there. I'm gonna blend that in. I put a little bit too much mineral spirits on here. Got a little bit too watery. It's okay, because I'll just dab it. And it's okay. It'll give it like kind of little character to it. But that's what happens when you put a little bit too much mineral spirits on there. I mean, not mineral spirits, but linseed oil. Kind of cutting in where I want to make certain marks. Really messing in. I already kind of sketched in the spots, but you see what I'm talking about when I finish this off. I'm cleaning off the brush in these areas where I'm going to make solid. Not really too worried about it just yet. The final stage of what I'm going to do, this will come to here. Cool. I don't know if I'm blocking out over here. Wow, it's starting to come out really, really nice. All right, I think it's the last of this big old brush that I'm gonna use with this darker color here for now. But I want this to blend in just a little bit. I'm gonna really need to cut that right down here. Yeah, right there. Okay. All right. Let me sit this here for a second. Now, this is one of those points where I go on the fly on the color that I want to put inside of here. And I think I'm going to do, I know exactly what I'm going to do. But I got to go grab a tube of paint. Hold on a second. I had to go all the way back to this back room here because I have to grab a tube of paint that I don't have up here right yet. So give me a second. Where is it? Boom. Sorry, I had to run for a second to grab some paint from back here. I thought I had another tube of this up here, but I didn't. So give me a second. So So I just got to mix this really quick to put a little bit of linseed oil. Give me 2 seconds and I'll have this color mixed in a jiffy. I had pre-mixed all the other colors, but I really was uncertain about what I wanted to do with this one section. So I didn't want to force myself into mixing something and I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do. But now I'm 1,000% sure. So give me a second and we're going to get this next color on here. I had to mix up a lot of it too. Actually, I'll tell you, it's a sap green and what did I use? Cadmium yellow, I think. What did I use? No, a lemon yellow, primary lemon yellow. To lighten it up just a little bit. All right, get some mineral spirits. All right, we're getting to our next step. I don't want it to mix just yet with that red. I'm gonna get it as close as I can to the edge before I actually pull it in, because it will pull some of that color, but I don't want a lot of the red in there. So, but I know it'll pull a lot of it. So we can't have that happen. Oh, this is really thick, this paint going on here. I don't know if you could tell. Normally I would move this canvas if I wasn't on camera. I would move it to do this part right here, but you know, obviously I'm on camera, so I have to like kind of make it work. And again, I'm gonna tighten up these edges in a little bit and get them a little closer. And I won't mind if the colors mix, because remember, this is just the first layer of what I'm doing. This is the first layer. I hope you can hear the music. Those are all new tracks that I created with Toonie. All new tracks. I have about 60 songs now with Toonie. I really love that app. Wow, this is coming together good. Nina Simone was something else. Actually, I had a bio that I was going to read about her, but I got off to a rocky start with trying to get this stuff on here. I'm using a palette knife right now just to kind of spread it on here. Kind of get this point right here. And again, it's real thick, so I'm not trying to cut no corners and get them all perfect. This is really a loose style of painting that I'm doing. And And again, I'm using a palette knife just to kind of cut across here. See? To cut this kind of edge in here. I'm just going to loop that right around. When I come over here with the second colors, this is going to be awesome. But right now, this is going to have to do for the night what I'm doing. Wow. Let me get some more mineral spirits. Smooth this out a little more. I don't know if anybody's made a comment. I don't think I've seen any, but I will take a look in a second. Look how quick Nina Simone is coming together. See, I got a little bit of that cadmium red and black that seeped over in here, but it's okay. It's oil paint. They blend really good together, so not really worry too much. And again, if anybody just came in, this is the first layer. I'm gonna put another layer on of paint with more detail. Right now, this is just basically kind of blocking in, getting my colors down, and setting the tone for later. Wow. Okay, let me get to the next step. I got to get back to that red. Got to mix up a little bit more of that. So give me a second. I'm going to have to go pick some more of this cadmium red up. This red is going to be much brighter on the second layer of oil. And a little bit of this darker kind of red will go through because I have a little bit of black mixed in here. I got to get a little bit more mineral spirits in here. I keep saying mineral spirits. I mean linseed oil. This is going to be the year of much abundance for artist Kenneth J. Lewis Sr., that's for sure. Big things coming this year. I've had a good bunch of people watching tonight. I'm not getting any comments though, but that's okay if you're just watching. And I hope you can hear the music. I hope you enjoy the music. You don't have to comment. You can just watch. But sometimes people they may want to know why I'm doing a certain thing. And then I can tell them, I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing it. It just felt right. I'm going to be like, people be asking me, why you put this color here? I don't know. It just felt right. Sometimes it ain't really nothing to say. It's kind of felt right to do it. I'll just pull all these colors right over. Just pull that over to there. Pull that a little over. Pull this a little over. Same thing with the green. Just pull it a little over like this. This is actually what's coming down here. Now, when this second layer comes on here, you'll see why I even did what I just did just now. Wow, this is starting to come together good. I'm just going to take this, just kind of go along here, and we'll deal with this later. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let's get to this next spot. Let me see. Okay, so we still got some people on here. We still got people just hanging in there. Awesome. Okay, my next step. My next two steps. Okay, the base layer for her top. That's just the base layer right here. And then when this dries, we can start doing, you know, a little detail, but that's the base layer for that right there. So make sure I put it on here real thick. Got to grab a little bit of paint from over here. Okay. Now for what will be like kind of the grand finale of this. I'm not going to cut too close because I don't want the color to get with this yellow. This yellow has to stay nice and bright. So I don't want anything mixing until I get to the very end. So I'm cutting kind of close, but not so close because I don't want it to mix. And I'll come out with her eyebrow when I get a little closer. Got to be careful not to touch just yet. Even though I'm going to come back, I still don't want to somebody need to give me a nice price for this one right here. It's getting there. It's getting there. I almost mixed a little bit of that, the red in here with this. Glad I didn't. I may have to get something to stand on to get this last little spot up here. Nah, I'm good. It's just critical I don't touch this just yet. Ah, see? There it goes. That's when you touch it. Let me get something to wipe that real quick. Sometimes it's so tempting to try to get everything so perfect and cut in all your corners, but you gotta know when to say, you know what, I live to do this another day. And don't get so overzealous, because you can do that. And you see I'm dripping some of this paint on there, but I don't care if it falls on there, little drips. It's okay. It just makes the painting that much better when you do that. When you get those little drips that fall off your brush onto the picture, it just makes it so much nicer, you ask me. Get a little bit more of this paint here. All of this is super duper 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 thick. Wow. Now I can kind of cut. And even if I get a little bit of this paint on here, it's okay. Flip it to the other side. I'm probably just blocking you right here. I'm not worried too much because remember, again, I'm coming back to put another coat basically around here. But I don't like that line right there, so I am gonna. A little smaller brush here to. Wow, we kind of got Nina going. The first layer. All right, tell me in the comments. What do you guys think? The first layer of Nina Simone. So tell me what you think in the comments, huh? Anybody that's in here. This is part one. I think I'm going to come back in about a week and I'll be able to do part two of this painting after this dries. See, I'll start doing a bunch of little stuff like this when it dries up. I don't want to tinker too much right now because then it'll just be too much tinkering and I don't want to mess my flow up with this, but you see how like it's just so tempting to keep going, but I know I better stop. I know I better stop after this. For one, I took my gloves off because that kind of forces me too, because I don't want to get all that mineral spirits and all that stuff on my hands. So, and the oil on my hands. So, but I did want to just tighten that one area up a little bit and run that eyelash out just a little bit. There we go. So, thanks for joining me today on the KJL podcast channel. And part one, Nina Simone. I don't know if you can see me from up here, but I guess it's like I said, part one of Nina Simone. I really like this the way it's going right now. And I can't wait to finish this one up, finish some of the others. And this is all going to be a part of a book that I come out with iconic figures. It's called Faces of Consequences. And I'm looking so much forward to sharing that book with you when I'm done. So listen, everybody enjoy the rest of the night. Let's say I started at 7. We did an hour and a half. That's great. I wanted to go between an hour and a half to 2 hours. So I beat my time of 2 hours. I gave myself 2 hours to finish and get to this point, and I was able to do it in an hour and a half. So with like about 15 minutes of waiting for people to come on. So I really, really moved pretty fast with this right now. And I'm so looking forward to finish it. Again, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please share the channel as well. It doesn't cost you anything to come in here and see me do these live demonstrations. I'm going to keep them coming. I'm going to keep doing them. And tomorrow, I think I'm going to come on here and I'm going to do something a little different, maybe an abstract. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your evening. Peace. I love you.